Okay, welcome back to the Sentai Review. It is finally time to do the Henshin or Morph Part 3. It's time to finish this. That's not to say that there's not something else coming up that's probably going to be kind of like this, but this will be the last one of these. So, yeah, William Bush, Reploid Bill.
Seth Level Saria.
Scott Action Jackson.
Shane McCree, Proto Guy.
Hey guys, I know you're about to get your podcast on, so I'll be quick. If at any time you feel like dropping your own opinion into what we're talking about, head on over to fandomnight.com and all of the contact information for every single one of our shows, including the one you're about to watch, is there. Alright guys, I'll leave you alone. Alright, here we go.
Oh, cell phones and samurais making kanji stuff. And faces, things, CD, cell phone.
What?
He's trying to describe for the podcast audience, even though most of the people that watch this watch the YouTube. So,
Fish sword!
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how they say the
blue.
same.
The same blue. The same pink.
So let's play a game.
The same
Spot
green.
the leader.
It's definitely the female Red Ranger.
Yep.
The same gold.
But somebody did finally tell me what that was about. Evidently in their series, the father passes his power on to his daughter.
And here's the American guy, Richard Brown,
Yeah.
who has no real transformation in him.
Yeah, we'll just move on from that guy.
And here's the female Red.
I kind of like how the kanji wraps around them to form the gi.
Except for the helmet, where it's not the same symbol.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. I mean,
That was pretty neat, but let's see how America does it.
And they do not look like samurais.
they also cheese this part up pretty hard. I'm not
Swipe,
sure how
swipe,
to actually
swipe,
do
swipe,
kanji, so I'm
swipe,
just going to
swipe.
move my arm around.
I don't think they know it either, so...
That's exactly what
Yeah.
I'm getting at. They don't. You could tell.
Oh,
like,
look.
And
the
that's
movements...
even worse. Like, the fucking thing that they need to be drawing is on their goddamn face. Like, I can understand the first time just making a random symbol.
No, because, look, I'm seeing the symbol, and the symbol's definitely not what goes on their face.
Yellow Zubats.
They're not
See?
shiny.
Oh, I don't...
Oh, these are taking a while.
Yeah, like, do we even need to sit through this?
Dude,
like,
we're
I'm
not
pretty
even
sure
at-
we already know.
We're not even at a while yet. This transformation scene, this is, I think, the longest one we've done. It's like nearly 5 minutes long.
And
When you
four of
putting
them
the
is
two
America.
together, it equals out to about 5 minutes, and I think most of it is the American transformations.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it's
if you
really
you
long.
notice how
Oh,
fast these
little
Japanese
CDs that goes on the sword.
Yeah.
I mean, their transformation was way faster than ours. And we haven't even gotten to the gold yet.
At least we got a nice Nickelodeon pumpkin. Oh, they took it away. Now I'm disappointed.
There we
Yep.
go.
Well, at least now it's an HD. Not like it really seems to be making much of a fucking difference here.
Yeah.
Not with the way I'm going to render this video. It's not going to make that big of a difference.
No shit.
Yeah, your kanji is way off, dude.
Especially seeing as how a little peek behind the curtain, we already stole this off of YouTube, where I don't think it was an HD when we took it in the first place.
At least they labeled it right this time.
Basically,
That's
the way
kinda true.
the way that we got the all the morphs, which I just found this massive collection of morphs, and I just took the entire thing, and
Yeah.
I don't really feel bad for doing it because of one thing. It's copyrighted material already.
Yeah.
So whoever posted it first,
They were going to lose it any fucking way.
yeah. Well, like, I don't know, man. Like, I wouldn't take somebody's material. Like, I don't play other people's music or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if anybody's been on and actually heard the podcast, or if that's where you are, that song at the start is actually done by my dad's best friend.
Yeah.
So it's completely. I don't use anybody's copyrighted shit. None of it.
Yeah. Kind of
But-
like for the people who actually feel like going and finding the old Reploid Productions channel.
That was actually
the
my
intro
music.
was that was your old garage band.
Yes, it was.
Because I was watching one of the old videos and trying to sing along, and I was like, fuck, it's been so long I can't even remember the lyrics anymore. I think the last time I listened to that song was like almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So, Bill, what did you think about these transformations? And I know what you're gonna say. America.
No, it's Sentai for
Yeah.
me.
Sentai all the fucking way.
I liked how the kanji wrapped around their body and formed the gi. I thought that was really cool.
This is
I hated the cave wolf Zubats in the American version, so it's like, no, Sentai.
for me. I hate this series, so I'm picking Sentai all the way.
Although it is around this time when they try to pick back up the standard Power Rangers song again.
If you listen to the opening for the American version, yes.
Tried.
Oh my God! When I first heard it, I was like, "Did this is from Mighty Morphin? Did you guys finally run out of ideas and you're just changing a few
You're just
words?
recycling Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
This is
Power
back
Rangers,
from 93.
Samurai.
Well, technically, in all honesty and fairness to Saban, technically they did fuck that dude over when he made the Mighty Morphin theme song. So that dude doesn't even own the rights to his own fucking song.
Yeah.
Saban does, so they could do whatever the fuck they want with it, which is
Dirty
kind of
business.
dog shit.
Now, I will say, in Saban's defense, that dude wrote that song in 2 minutes.
I thought it was 2 hours. He was just kind of
Yeah.
dicking around and then was just like, yeah, this works.
It was something ridiculous. Like, it was no time at all. He didn't even spend a day on it. He was like, some show was like, hey, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and he was like, go.
Actually, no, Saban himself told him to just use the word go because of fucking Inspector Gadget. Because Go, Gadget, Go was
Yeah.
so fucking, like, epic of a theme song. He was just like, use Go Power Rangers. And he was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Look at it. Every time you reveal something to Scott that damages his childhood a little more, he has to put his hand on his
I
head.
think back to Inspector Gadget, and also brings me back to is the Danger Mouse.
Oh, alright, I kind of see where you're going with
Yeah.
that.
Now I got the Inspector Gadget theme song stuck in my head.
Don't worry, it's on my phone. I'll
Doopa-doopa-doo.
play it for you after we're done with this.
Please do. No, I need to hear
Doopa-doop-doop-doo.
Do.
Doopa-doopa-doo.
By the way, anybody who would like to follow along, the version I have is done by Power Glove. So you can look that up after you're done with this video.
So we all picked Sentai for this one.
Duh. And here we got some angels, or supposed to be angels, with cards.
Dude, I'm into this.
Yeah.
I love this
Nom, nom.
angel aspect, like this.
Power of Storms.
See,
Red.
and right there, like we have stated before,
of
like
breath.
the fans actually explained this to us because we didn't know it at the time.
Power
But
of
now
rocks.
watching this,
Get off his rocks.
you can actually see what the fuck was going on with
Power
their
of
symbol
buds.
thing.
Yes.
Power of buds.
And when you look at
Stop
this,
it, Scotty.
this is actually really
Power
cool. The
whiz.
symbol on the chest, and like you said, this was explained to us. Each one of them carries one part of the symbol. The symbol on their helmet is all of the chest symbols put together
Yep.
to form the symbol.
Which, technically, in our defense,
And
I did
Shiny
make
Knight.
mention of that, but I think we were all busy arguing about other shit.
Probably.
So,
Alright, guys. It's morphin' time.
yeah.
Go, Mega Force.
Didn't you guys just hold those cards and then they appear? How did that?
It's time to duel.
No.
Oh, wait, wrong
my
thing.
God.
Yeah, wrong fucking show.
But still, they're using cards, so
So what, he's Red Eyes Black Dragon,
sure, why not?
Yeah, I would never watch this.
and he
Ever.
would be...
Blue Eyes White Dragon?
I have
Yeah.
no respect for Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. I apologize if that is a show that you like. Zero respect for Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. Because the first book introduces the dark game. And I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be one of the coolest books I've ever
Yo.
read in my entire life. Then the second book is like, hey, we're going to play cards. And then he just fucking ran with it, and all it was a card game for the rest of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep.
And since I don't really watch as much anime as I do read manga, that was the biggest fucking disappointment. Read the first, 5 chapters of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, yeah.
You'll be like, wait, this is about a card game?
Yeah.
You'll have no clue what you're even reading.
No, believe me, I know, because it was another one of those things to help sell toys, technically.
Dude, it's outrageous, man.
Yeah. But considering the fact that both of these were shorter, well, technically both of these combined were shorter than the American transformation from the last guys we saw, it's kind of hard to tell who did it better.
No, I actually like Japanese better. I like the Sentai because all like the creatures come up behind it and the blinding flash of light, and then all the things come on and kind of like they do that bite thing.
Yeah.
Where their helmets and everything form.
Basically, the biggest difference is that when you watch the Sentai, when they morph,
You see all five or
all
fall.
five are together,
Yeah.
and the beasts come around their heads.
Behind the
Yeah.
helmets and stuff.
In our version, we did a backflip.
And you saw
that,
one by one.
That is exactly the part that bothers me about our version. We've already done the backflip.
Yeah.
We've already done the backflip. It's over. And we've already
Backflip.
done the face bite.
Backflip.
So all
Backflip.
we did was recycle 2 things that we'd already done.
No, 3 things, because they reused the
Go
Mighty
Power
Morphin
Rangers.
from...
Right. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
And then also, I think we've also seen the thing where you put your arms out and a suit appears also. So
Yeah.
all we did was take 3 things that we'd already done and recycle them into a morph. So there's very little to zero creativity in our
Yeah.
morph.
Yeah.
And while they did say in the Sentai that about angels, we didn't know what it was over here.
Yeah, they weren't really brought up as angels in the
It
American
was-
version, so...
We didn't know.
Well, technically, to be fair, they didn't want to incur the wrath of any religious anything.
That's true. You got to
So-
be careful when you're talking about on
That's
TV.
kind of the reason why in G Gundam he's just simply the Burning Gundam and not God Gundam.
Yes, if
They
you
didn't want to
watch-
incur any wrath.
He's right.
Or the Dark Gundam, not
Yeah.
Devil Gundam.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. But yes, I'm pretty sure Sentai
So
won
you're
this.
you're going with Sentai, Bill?
I'm going Sentai.
Seth? Is
Yeah,
that-
Sentai.
Scott?
I kind of want to with Sentai, but I like the music from the American version because it hinted back at the original Power Rangers. But yeah, Sentai.
Sentai.
Oh, pirates!
Dude, these guys are awesome.
These guys are awesome.
Go
Yeah.
Saija!
There's kind of a reason why they got number 1 on our countdown, but that's also because we had a hater fucking bitching about Kyoryuger. Or excuse me, Kyoryuger.
Dude, he is so awesome. Like, this whole thing is so awesome. Each one has a distinct and interesting personality. Like, I know they do that with basically everybody, but for some reason it's more visually noticeable
Well,
with
green,
the pirates. I think with all of them. I
Yeah.
could tell that the Pink Ranger is more upper class.
Yeah.
She looks princess in the way that she holds her mannerisms. And you could tell that the green guy is this goofy kind of dude.
Well, not only
you can
goofy
see
kind
it.
of dude, but he's also, you can tell he's the fucking, he was the overachiever in school. He was that A student that would go out of his way to, like, kiss the teacher's ass and be like, any extra credit I can do?
And you look at the red, and the red you could tell is this, like, outlandish, over-designed hero type.
Asshole.
And I love it. I love it. I think it's so cool. Like, he is ripped right out of an anime.
Yeah.
The Red Ranger is your cliche anime hero. Look at him. Does like some poses. He's very, very, very overdone. Like he's over-exaggerated on purpose.
Yeah.
From what I've seen of him in a special, if that's any indication as to the full series, asshole.
Awesome. I like when
Yeah.
I like in the first episode when he attacks that monster because that monster is going to kill that kid, and he does it without powers and he just shoots the shit out of that monster. He's like, look, you will not kill children. He's like, you can kill anybody here, but you're not just going to run around and kill children. This whole series is so good, and it might be influencing some of my decision here, but it's very obvious how the characters are. You could see it in
Here's the
their
American
movements. Now this I like because I like the idea that they were these guys. They were the
Megaforce.
Megaforce. And I like that their suit kind of strips
and they had an upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like an upgrade. It's kind of exactly what I said should have happened with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when the lightning powers came in. They should have altered to be the other guys. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the name. The guys that we stole all their shit from.
Yeah, because the X hits them and the old uniform kind of tears off, and then the new stuff kind of bonds to them.
Oh, guess what? Pew, 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 pew. So we saw a lot more transformations on the Sentai version.
I think there's transformations we didn't get here, to be fair. I don't know for sure. I've yet to watch Super Mega Force, but I think we didn't get some of those.
I think at least we
Yeah.
should have gotten the Christmas one, because I thought there was a Christmas special for the American version.
I have no idea. I didn't watch Super Mega Force very much. I've probably seen a total of 6 episodes.
Which is kind
So
of
I actually
understandable.
don't know.
I'm choosing Sentai because everything about what you guys just seen was awesome. They got Christmas Rangers. They've got a Silver Ranger that's trying to bide for leadership.
They
got
also have a Silver Ranger that comes with a gold cod piece and every fucking helmet on it.
They didn't show us that.
They didn't show
yeah.
it, but it exists.
They also
It's
have
true.
they also have a Silver Ranger that wears a red helmet, or the Red Ranger that wears a silver.
Jacket.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that one version of the Silver didn't show up with the multiple faces and stuff.
That's what we were just talking about. Yeah, he didn't make a transformation here. I'm not sure why, but yeah, he was not there.
But to me, I don't know, with the multiple additional transformations that I don't think... One that we saw was from the Go On series. So, I'm going with the American...
Oh, Go-Onger.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
with the American...
Because it sounded like you
Super
said the Gohan series, and I'm like, when the fuck did this
Might as well
become
be a-
Dragon Ball Z?
Might as well be a Gohan, but for this, I'm going with the Super Mega Force.
So you're going American?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm on Sentai.
Yeah, I think I am too. All right. Shane had to miss the Dino Charge awesomeness that's about to take place here.
Yeah, the 12, 15 mofos.
Look, I'm going to leave it alone this time because we're not staring at pictures for an hour and a half. This is actual video.
With an actual American
I've-
guy.
With
I've
a chicken
actually-
man and a fat ranger.
I've
yes.
made this comment a couple of times. When we do this
Fucking
show,
dancing.
we see
Dancing.
pictures, and we make fun of pictures.
Would this count as the chicken dance for the chicken?
I don't know.
Anyway, we stare at pictures,
But
so
what
we
I
don't
like-
see it.
What I like is when the costumes move, it does add a dimension. Sometimes some of the costumes that look
Blue,
bad end up
flashing
looking
brave.
good in motion.
Yeah.
Horn brave. Pink. Thundering brave.
They can read, Scott.
The audio people can't read.
Audio people,
Well, the audio people shouldn't be watching a visual fucking...
maybe they can see sound.
Yeah.
No, he's kind of right though, because this
Shining
is.
brave. Silva.
I haven't decided whether or not this is going to be posted
Strongest birds in
podcast wise
history.
though, because there are some things that go on the podcast that don't go up on the YouTube, and there are some things on the YouTube that go up
Explosions.
that
And
don't
it
go
killed
up
that
on the
second
podcast.
from the right.
Fuck that. I don't care about anybody else but this old dude.
Dude, this dude is epic as shit, and he
This
kind of
dude-
looks like Orin,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy X.
Rev it up and jig. Point.
Oh man, this dude's
Spin.
nuts.
Fire!
Huge dragon or something.
Fuck self.
Looked like a Leviathan serpent
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Seas of the earth are my...
Yeah. Don't worry, though.
Dude, he just
And
keeps
Wait.
going.
Wait.
Wait for it.
And...
Oops.
Epic.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
crap. Violet.
That dude is amazing.
Oh, my back. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Hey,
This dude can't load the gun
stop
right.
making fun of people with bad backs, damn it.
Almost shoots himself in the face.
Yeah,
I've been injured for this entire episode.
Fire. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, let him be spooky.
Dude, what the
Ghastly. Blue. And 4 more.
Dude,
Yeah.
this team.
Now watch this. This is hilarious. Everybody ready? Yep, we're ready. And the man with the blue gun
Guess
does
what?
the most epic jig ever.
He doesn't.
That's why it's so epic.
Fire.
He's like, you guys dance for my amusement.
And a predator.
Dude, I don't know. I'm curious.
Ranger?
Yeah, now I kind of want to see the
And-
show to see if that guy's like a villain that became a ranger.
And the Dino Charge version. Which. Yay.
Okay, they wear black suits.
Some.
They shoot the gun.
And when they
No,
shoot,
they
it
wear-
becomes gray.
Yeah. They wear black suits that suddenly turn white, and then boom, boom,
Once
done.
they shoot the gun, it's pretty
Yeah.
close. It's basically like the monster or dinosaur or dragon or whatever comes out of the gun comes down and bites them.
Yeah.
But there's an awful lot more atmosphere and personality going on in that Sentai footage.
Yeah, no shit.
Like an awful lot more.
Now, mind you, we didn't get the grandeur with the Americans that we've gotten with some of the others. Like
That's
The
true.
American ones we only got
The
what,
13 motherfuckers needed to beat one motherfucker.
Right, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Dino Charge here in America, I don't think it had as many people.
I think it had maybe
yeah,
like 12.
I don't think it did either.
Because in the other series, from what I understand, there's like another universe of people.
Yeah.
So there's like the entire normal team, then another entire normal team. Because the second universe, if I remember right, somebody told me you could tell them apart
because
the teeth.
the teeth
Yeah.
on the helmet or something
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
one set of Rangers don't have teeth. The other set of Rangers do have teeth.
Yeah, I know. Because, like I said, we even made mention of that during our Sentai Countdown, because had I known that, I wouldn't have been as pissed off. But like I said, when we're looking at a picture, and there's like 13 motherfuckers apparently necessary to beat one motherfucker, no! I don't need that many Rangers.
It's awesome.
But
Yep.
then when it's explained that it's two separate teams that come together when the universes collide, like, you know, the DC thing, when they decided to take the infinite number of universes and turn them into one.
You just sent me way back to the fucking 90s hardcore.
Yeah, I know.
All of a sudden, I'm Power Man 5000 over here.
Oh, yeah, when worlds collide.
Dude,
Yeah, I know.
Like, the universes collide, and all of a sudden, I just started thinking Power Man 5000 like crazy. Sorry.
No, I know. Believe me, I know.
It's a hardcore
Which
90s
people can
kid.
look that song up themselves after this is done, along
Dude.
with my Power Glove song. But
It
anyway.
was so good.
Yeah, I know.
But I think we're probably going to be going Sentai with this one.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sentai.
Which means this should be the end of this, right? Or
That
is there one
actually
more?
finishes this off. In terms of the footage that I have, we are done.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing that there was I think they might have did like a super Dino Charge in the American versions. I think that's it. And then this next one that they're gonna release.
Yes, but in terms of the footage that I have for right now, this is it. However, we did talk about doing an episode where we'll go over the morphs it'll just be more of like a commentary more than anything else on that episode, but we'll be doing one where we cover all the shows that we did not get and we see their morphs. So we'll start as far back as Spider-Man.
Oh, wow.
And then we'll go up and we'll see how their Battle Fever J's change.
Some JAKQ.
Damn right.
Uh,
The only way to experience JAKQ.
you know what? It might be better just to see him than look at images like you said.
Sometimes
Yeah.
that's interesting though. It has blown my mind. Some of what I've seen in motion that we gave very low scores, and then I see it happening, and I'm like, this is great. And the reason it might have made me bias actually a little bit, because Kyoryuger, I had actually seen some of the series already.
Yeah.
So I'd already seen them in motion and saw how the uniforms work to what they're doing and what their style is. And then I'm looking at the pictures and I'm having a lot of fun. But if I'd have graded just on costumes from the pictures and I'd have never seen anything but those pictures, they might have got a lower score from me.
Well, considering the fact that all I saw was pictures, and in fact Scotty shared a few of them with me, like a fucking concession bot taking a selfie, like, way the fuck early, and the fucking train bot having, like, a censored train, making
Sticking
it look
out.
like a cock beam.
Dude, yes.
Like, even don't care anymore, and what you thinking about justice and stuff. Like, just seeing those pictures, I was like, fuck yeah!
Yeah,
You
you could.
should have brought that over.
Yeah,
It would have been
yeah, they
fun
should
and
have.
hilarious.
Yeah, but then what if they'd have tried to make it all serious?
Yeah.
And that could be, like, because Power Rangers has a habit of taking the series that were meant to be, like, fun or satire, and we do them very seriously, as if it was, like, a big deal.
Yeah.
Kind of like I've seen some of
Turbo.
that Turbo Ranger, and when I watched it, it's meant to be a satire on the series, making fun of itself.
Yeah.
But then when you see it here, they're trying to be serious, like, oh, Divatox set up bombs in the city,
Yeah.
and you can't take it seriously because it wasn't taken seriously to begin with. And you can kind of see that when they're fighting, and it's really awkward that this is a serious show with unserious things happening. Like
Well,
when they
then-
chase a car down on the freeway riding go-karts.
Yeah, well then at the same time, when you stop to think about it, more of our culture has come to accept, like, anime and shit like that. So we're already, like, being more and more okay with, like, the Japanese culture and that. So
Yeah,
if
but
they
you
were to
just
pull
saw-
Kyoryuger over here now...
But you just saw Dino Charge, which is right. You get what I'm getting at?
yeah.
And you could very
it's
obviously
definitely
tell.
not supposed to be serious as shit.
You could tell that they're having a lot of fun in their Dino Charge.
Yeah, whereas ours is, nah, fuck that. But like I
Well-
said, if they would fucking, break the fucking pattern for once and go off their blueprint for it for
America-
Power Rangers.
America also gets hurt because of what we did. We had this big rumor flying around when Dino Charge came out that Austin St. John was going to come back to lead that team.
That would have been interesting.
And because that rumor existed, it made me feel like that's what I wanted to see, and then it didn't happen, and that kind of hurt the series right out the box.
Yeah.
Because then I was so
Yeah.
eager to see something like that take place, and of course it didn't take place.
Yeah.
So, are we done with this one?
With this, yes, but I think maybe I should bring this up, even though we probably barely touched on it one other time. One fan requested that we also maybe get to the openings, and I kind of put something together, but if we get to it, we get to it.
The only thing that scares me with the openings, because I want to do this, I want to do the openings, but
Well, comparison of openings.
I have this feeling that if we post the openings, we will get flagged so fast.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that issue too.
Because the second you put down a Go-Go Power Rangers, in the first diddly diddly diddly, that's it. They'll automatically auto tag you from the YouTube search result.
Yeah.
Because they have those automatic bots that look for stuff that's copyrighted, and we're barely getting away with this.
Well,
They're
this
already
has just been blocked in Japan, though, so...
right, but I think that's because we luck out because of, I don't know, there's something weird to it. Like sometimes they let you slip by, and then other times they'll jump your ass.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that if we post the theme songs, they'll jump our ass.
Well, the difference also
However-
comes down to a matter
however-
of region.
What might not stop us is I'll bet you we could play 30 seconds of each song in podcast format. That might have to be a podcast-only episode. That's not
Actually-
necessarily a bad thing. There are certain episodes that only go up on the podcast, just like there are certain episodes that only go up here.
There's
Well,
also...
I was about to say, there's one other thing we could do, but it's going to be a major bitch, and our tech guy is not going to want to do it.
What?
Host the video ourselves.
We could host the video directly on fandomnight.com and then screw it. They would
Yeah.
have to come directly to us to attack us.
Yeah.
Also, there are some of the openings that are maybe barely 30 seconds.
But it won't matter.
Yeah.
Once you hit 10 seconds of audio, they'll find you.
Yeah. 10 seconds is when they start to flag. And the problem is 10 seconds is not enough to get across, like, the point of a show. That's the reason why most openings are longer than that, unless you talk, like, current cartoons where it's just, like, play a noise, show the fucking, name of the show, jump into an episode.
So, yeah, I think there's a lot of things I would like to do that it's just a matter of figuring out how to do them. And if we decide to do this intro thing, we may have to host the video on Fandom Night.
However, the podcast itself would be no problem.
Right, and the podcast would just go up.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do both. Maybe that'll be something you can only get on the podcast, but you could watch the video on Fandom Night.
Well,
and
considering the fact that our disembodied voice just, like, walked out of the bathroom and was like, yeah, I can host a video, no troubles.
yeah.
So, yeah, we might be able to get away with both then.
So I don't see much issue here.
But that's
And-
when we get to it, though.
And maybe if nothing else, maybe we could do, I don't know, we'll talk about it. I have an idea for short videos on that might be really interesting. So I guess we're done here?
I'm going to say, yeah.
Hey guys, did you like that podcast? If so, remember to check out fandomnight.com. At fandomnight.com, you can drop a line to this show, or you could check out other podcasts as well. We cover all kinds of topics, everything from comic books, wrestling, movies, TV shows, video games, animes, mangas. It's outrageous. We seem to have a podcast for just about everything, and you have access to it just by going over to fandomnight.com. So check it out, guys. We're going to get out of here.